You know, summer is almost here, and if you're a parent, healthcare partners want you to make early appointments for your kids' immunizations, wellness exams, and sports physicals before that back-to-school rush. Here with more is Dr. Kimball Huang. He is an internist with the healthcare partners. Great having you. How are you?
Thank you. Fine.
I understand that there are some simple steps that parents can take to make sure their children are healthy during the summer and going into the school year. What are some things that we can get our thumb on right now?
Well, quite simply, one of the first things is have your child go on a routine schedule, especially even as simple as their sleep.
Yeah.
It makes it easier for them to transition back when they start school again. Also, what is beneficial with something as simple as sleep, we always recommend that they get plenty of sleep.
Of course.
A lack of sleep can cause problems with focus and also development. We also recommend regular physical activity. By doing that, it'll hopefully stem off problems like type 2 diabetes and obesity. Healthcare Partners is very aggressive. We recommend limiting the amount of contact a child has with television and other electronic media. We always recommend exercise as perhaps one of the best physical outlets.
And well, I mean, as somebody who's, you know, all I did during the summertime, I didn't go outside very much. I watched TV all the time. It's probably why I have a BMI over 30 right now. Right. If you get your kids more active and you get them on a regular schedule and don't let them stay up till 3 a.m. during the summertime, they're apt to have a better school year than following year, I'd assume.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about annual wellness checks. Is it too early now to get started on booking those?
Not at all. You always want to try to beat the back-to-school rush. So we recommend a health or wellness check earlier in the summer. And also we can determine whether a child's health is any concern or not, and also what immunizations they may need.
I'm assuming August is just crazy at Healthcare Partners.
Generally for the pediatricians, I believe it is.
Now let's talk about immunizations. This is another thing very important, and you know we've noticed with some of the outbreaks that happen, some people don't get their kids immunized. You should. How often should we? What are some of the shots that these kids should be getting?
For children new to Nevada, it's recommended they have at least 2 hepatitis A immunizations, 3 hepatitis B immunizations, 2 chickenpox, and a Tdap before they enter the 7th grade. For children who are returning to school, they should have 3 polio examinations, 4 DTP immunizations, and also 2 immunizations for MMR.
I have to ask, what is MMR and what is DPT?
That's measles, mumps, and rubella, and diphtheria, tetanus, and pertussis.
There we go. Now I know. What is a wellness check? When we bring our kids in, is this kind of just running a full diagnostic on our kids?
Well, a wellness check is a means where a provider can determine the physical development for a child and whether they need any immunizations also. Okay. It also can determine the state of the health of the child and also their course of care.
Sports physicals, I know, are something very important if we're looking to go and have our kids in, whether it be Little League or going into a football season. When should they be getting the ball rolling with sports physicals, and what do they entail?
Well, we offer sports physicals through Healthcare Partners. It's always recommended that should a child, even prior to pursuing or wanting to pursue sports or physical activity, obtain one. We would hate for a child to be excluded from their desired choice of a physical activity because they don't have what's required, a sports physical.
Of course, so definitely get the ball rolling on that. Sports, you know. The total care model, generally when we speak about the total care model, we're talking about the senior community, but really this is good for everybody, including kids, including, you know, the parents to these children. The total care model is a great option. Explain why. Absolutely.
The total care model is a VIP program in which we have not only the primary care physician but also our subspecialists and also our healthcare team be totally involved and provide complete care for a patient's need and healthcare issues. Yeah. We also do this at hopefully the lower cost.
Well, and that's the thing. I think everyone hears VIP, they think it's going to cost way more, and that's not necessarily the case. Healthcare Partners does it for the same cost, if not less, than some other places.
Absolutely.
And it's nice to know if you're going to a specialist, you don't have to fill out all the same forms and do all the same tests because you're all under the same computer system.
Right. We also have our own Healthcare Partners physicians in our system, so one physician can access, should he need to, the records for a patient which has been written by another physician.
Excellent. If people want to get involved with Healthcare Partners, they want to get within the system, find a primary care physician, how do they do so? How do they get in touch?
We have a great website. It's www.hcpnv.com, and that gives complete information on the availability of our clinics, the nearest clinics to your home, and also our providers.
And once you take a look at the logo, you will find that there's like 15 Healthcare Partners within a stone's throw of your house. There's a whole bunch of locations. Which one are you at?
I'm over the Tenaya office. We're diagonal to Mountain View Hospital.
Awesome. Well, we'll have to swing by and say hello, and it's a pleasure having you. Thank you, Dr. Huang.
Thank you.
All right. Keep your kids healthy all summer long. For more information on healthcare partners and to find a clinic near you, just call the number or head to the website that's right there on your screen. They're also on Facebook and Twitter. Hi. Still the